Hello everyone, welcome back. So in the last video we have seen the poll and timer phase of the event loop. So as you know, the poll phase execute the all synchronous code of JavaScript, and timer phase execute the callback registered by set timeout function. So about set timeout, if the second you have to note that if second parameter is not provided in set timeout function, so by default it is 0 millisecond. Now the timer phase uses FIFO queuing mechanism to queue multiple callbacks to be executed in single iteration of event loop. So it means that set timeout 0 does not ensure that the callback So it does not ensure that the callback is executed immediately, possibly due to a long queue of callbacks. So in this case, this instruction might need to wait for few milliseconds to actually run, because in the queue there are list of other functions. Now let's discuss about set immediate function. So a callback executed with set immediate will be executed in the check phase of the event loop, which runs immediately after the poll phase. So once full poll phase completed its execution, it will move to the check phase where set immediate callback is executed. So let's see example of set immediate. So suppose we have a function set immediate which having this callback, and here and there is one more instruction console.log1, and here I am consoling 2. So suppose this is a simple set immediate function which having a callback printing the 2, and there is after that there is one more instruction console.log1. So let me save this and execute this. So if you will see it's printing 1 and 2. So it first executing this console.log and then executing this callback of set immediate. So what happened is, let's understand in the event loop. Set immediate puts the callback in the check phase of event loop. So as soon as the synchronous code is executed in the poll phase, the event loop will end the poll phase after executing the current call stack and jump to the check phase. In check phase, it will find the queue of callbacks that will get executed once the event loop enter in the check phase. So that's why it will first executed this instruction in the poll phase. So it will print 1 here, and then the callback of the set immediate function, which is registered in the check phase, will get executed, and it print 2 here. So at this point of time, uh, You may have been wondering what is the difference between set timeout with no second param and set immediate. So the answer is set immediate and set timeout with 0 millisecond delay. Both run the code before the iteration of next event loop. However, there is a major point to consider that set immediate has higher priority than set timeout. Let's see the code in this code. Suppose we have three instructions: set timeout, set immediate, and the third instruction is console.log1. So when I execute this code, it will print. Let me save it. So it will print. So suppose this is the code. Let me. I have modified this. So if you will see, there is set timeout function, then set immediate function, and console.log. So let me execute this. If I will execute this, it's printing one, which is asynchronous. Then it's printing timeout, then immediate. So as you know that the interesting thing is one interesting thing is here that set immediate always called in the always call in the check phase, and in the timer phase the set time of callback is called. But here if you will see, the output is immediate should be first, but it's printing after timeout. So the order in which the timers are executed will vary depending on the context in which they are called. If both are called from the main module, so if we are calling this in same module, then timing will be bounded by the performance of process, which can be impacted by other applications running on the machine. So suppose for example we have this code, and if we are executing this code, so it's giving us one timeout like that, so which is wrong, right? So the order in which the two timers are executed here is it's non-deterministic. It means that why it's non-deterministic, because it is bounded by the performance of the process running in the application, running on the machine. However, if you move the two calls within IO cycles, so set immediate, it means that set immediate has higher priority than set timeout if those are within any IO cycles. So if those are within any IO cycles. So let me create an IO cycle here. So suppose this is the, and if I will fs dot fs dot read read file, and then test.js, then suppose here is a callback. Okay, so this is a IO operation, and if I will place this whole code inside this IO cycle, then what will be the output? So first it will create this read operation will be performed, then the callback will be called. So let me execute this. So if you will see now, the immediate is called first, and then timeout function is called. So first this instruction is executed, that is immediate get executed, and then timeout. So if you will see, set timeout, set immediate has higher priority than set timeout IO cycle. Set timeout if both are inside any IO cycle. If those are not inside IO cycle, then it's not deterministic.